Now, Round Ball Wrap on Newswatch 12.
Hey, we're back, and why wouldn't we be back? If there's basketball, we'll be back. Tonight, one of the most anticipated games of the season. Here to take you through it, Josh Shelton, Cameron Derby. Welcome back to the Wrap.
Dennis Murphy Court was so packed, Cam couldn't even tweet about the game, and we know how much he loves to do that. We were all in the dark.
But then the Round Ball Wrap started, and Cam said, let there be light. Number 8, South Medford hosting number 5, North Medford. Bad blood between these two. 2007 state champion assistant Kirk Daly in the house. No limits on spectators. The place was rocking like we haven't seen in years. Trey Neff off the get-go. First touches of the game, splash.
Story of the night, pure talent on the Panthers side. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Devin Malcolm flying through the air, two-handed jam. Panthers up by 2. Coaches given a moment to let the atmosphere of the night kind of settle in. Scary moment for Cam, though. Bodies flying. Look how talented freshman Bowden Howell cleans it up. 17 points tonight for him.
Watch this, though. Jackson Whelan off the rebound. Whoop! Full send. Lob pass off the glass. Jam City, USA population. Devin Malcolm. The old shout to Michael Hartoon and Kyle Singler off the glass lob. South Medford dominates North 67-39. South should see a jump in the rankings.
South Medford looking for the sweep on both the men's and women's side tonight. Panthers already up by 20 in the second quarter. Make that 22 after the steal and the beautiful finish by Donovan Hunter back from her injury. Good to see her back out on the court.
Yeah, next possession, Panthers defense not getting soft even with their lead. Back-to-back steals for Kendall Feely equals back-to-back finishes for Donovan Hunter. And this one was over by halftime. Panthers were up by 40 at the start of the second half and would go on to win by 60, their largest margin of victory of this year so far. Final score 81-21.
To our game of the week, Grants Pass hosting Roseburg for a Southwest Conference matchup. GP looking for consecutive wins for the first time this year. Roseburg came out firing a triple from Jocelyn Munton-Faring. That's good for a quick lead.
But sophomore star Brooke Anderson says, watch this. Pull up from deep, it's good. She's not done there. Driving to the hoop, fouled on the shot, it falls. And one bonus bucket for Anderson, who finished with 17 points. Sophie Mock, Trey in the fourth, sealed it. Big win for the Lady Cavers.
And in Roseburg, the Cavemen fell on the road. Another tough loss for the Grants Pass boys team. They've now lost 5 straight games. Now, all the 5A teams either on the road or not playing tonight, but that doesn't mean we don't have highlights from those road games. Thurston at home against Crater. Crater's Addison Dipple, just a freshman, but she shows a lot of poise in the corner. Buries the triple here, and Crater goes up 43-37. Thurston answers. Morgan Castley with the pump fake, gets space, knocks down a 3 of her own. Crater's lead cut to 3.
Second chance points were big for the Comets. Crater gets the rebound. Dipple from deep. She leads the Comets to victory, 55-46.
Boys game between Thurston and Crater. Now, who is the most creative handshake? Now, my vote, hometown kids, Crater, but Jack O'Neill doing his best LeBron impression there. Thurston punched Crater in the mouth early. Nate Stifler buries the 3 here. The Colts striking first.
Stifler tries for 2 in a row, no good, but Jacob Newell is there to clean things up. Thurston, lead goes to 4. It was all Crater after that. Javon Smith steps into the 3. Book it. That cut it to a 1-point game.
Crater with the ball again. Caden Price finds Smith in the corner. He makes it just look effortless. Comets roll to a 20-point win, 59-39. Eagle Point Springfield boys game. Miller's down by 19, trying to make a comeback. The ball is whipped around to Kalani Kapihe, and that's buckets. Eagle Point's lead cut to 16.
But the Eagles did some damage from beyond the arc. We've seen this before. The kick out to Brennan Knight. Knight says, give me all 3 of these. A few possessions later, they find Knight over on the other side this time, and it's the same result. Eagles fly high over Springfield, 61-50. Springfield girls hosting Eagle Point. Springfield played some lockdown defense. The block leads to Romero in transition, and she dimes up Kinsey Phillips for the layup. Beautiful play on the fast break.
Eagle Point didn't have a single field goal in the first half. Romero with a steal and the bounce pass. to Mylan Wilson, who finishes with the left hand, textbook finish. Then Romero gets in the scoring column. She gets the putback. Springfield rolls 48-16.
A pair of boys-girls double headers at the 4A level this evening as well. Skyline Conference is a pretty tight race so far. The Mustangs go on the road against rival North Valley and sweep the day. The girls win it by 11 for their third straight Skyline win, and the boys outlast the Knights, improving to 2-2 in conference play. North Valley now 0-17 this year.
And over in the Basin, a little crosstown rivalry action. Mazama and Klamath Union having their own rivalry night. The Vikings girls team with a blowout 20-point win over the Pelicans, but Klamath Union gets revenge right after, holding on to win it 59-51 over Mazama.
The Douglas Trojans making the trip down to St. Mary's tonight, taking on the Crusaders. Crusaders rolling early on the first half. Eli Haynes feeling it from downtown. Nothing but the net. Later on, Haynes pushing the ball down court. Going to take this all by himself and finishes the nice bank shot, even with the contact.
But here come the Trojans. Tyler Dunstan makes a beautiful pass between the defenders to Blake Kelly for the reverse. That was nice. Moments later, Crusaders turn the ball over. Jace Page gets the steal. Full steam ahead. Trojans keeping this one interesting, but St. Mary's offense would be just too much for Douglas tonight. Crusaders get the upset. Final score 60-55.
Fast forward on the inbound pass for St. Mary's and Douglas on the girls' side. Rothfuss gets the separation, takes that. Layup to the bank. Crusaders up by 5 at half. Here she comes on this layup that we're talking about right now. Beautiful fast break play, but it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. Beautiful passing by the Trojans eventually leads to the easy score by Adriana Sapp.
Moments later, Mileta Palomalu finds the open seam and makes the Crusaders pay for it. Count it, and one. Trojans go on to outscore St. Mary's 35-17 in the second half. Crusaders fall in this one 51-38.
And to wrap us up for the high school highlights tonight, the Brookings Harbor Bruins in Medford to take on Cascade Christian. Electric atmosphere over there at Cascade as usual. Feed to Zoe Carlson, just left wide open from range. She makes it count. The challengers pay to open up the scoring.
Rockette Marrington on the fast break for the Bruins. Defender right in her face, but the lefty layup friendly kick makes it 7-0 Brookings Harbor. Cascade Christian's Lainey Pearson gets in a good spot. Puts one up on the baseline jumper, but the Bruins emerge victorious after 4 quarters, 38-28.
Round ball wrap on Newswatch 12.
Josh, I have to say, I would say it's a good thing that the collegiate teams are out on the road tonight because there's only so much we can fit in 15 minutes, but you know us, we find a way.
Yeah, even with them out on the road, we still cover them in some way or another. Let's check in on them. For the women's game, a slow first quarter did the Owls in. Oregon Tech was outscored 22-10 in the first, and then things were pretty even from there. Madison Toll finished with the team-high 17 points, plus 7 rebounds. Kristen Farrell put up another 11, but a huge Beacons first quarter proved to be too much. Bushnell men's hoops taking on Oregon Tech. Some of you Beaver fans might remember former Oregon State hooper Joey Potts. Well, here he is reintroducing himself to the area. The putback slam, and Oregon Tech really dominated in the second half. Keegan Shivers, cold as ice from long range, but that's a good thing. Ice in his veins is what it should be. Then a little Matt Van Tassel MVT action near the baseline, something we've come to expect. Owls now 15-1 in conference play. The SOU women still rolling, a 27-point win tonight against Corbin. Still in the hunt to host the CCC tournament. The Raider men suffered a loss to Corbin in overtime tonight, despite 21 points from Kawan Carter. Both squads now shift their focus to Bushnell tomorrow.
Now to our Play of the Week winner. We had the highest voter turnout this season, but it was another landslide victory. 3 really good nominees with players stepping up in big moments. Only one could walk away victorious in this one. So let's see who it was. Your Week 4 Play of the Week winner, the Pirates, run away with the vote. Over 460 people voted in this one, and over 80% of the vote went to the clutch Pirate himself, Isaiah Ayala Talbot. Phoenix down 1 with 1:30 left in overtime, knocks down the jumper, making the pink uniforms look good, and just throwing the knockout blows. Congrats to the Phoenix Junior on the win.
Now, round ball wrap on Newswatch 12.
As the season goes on, the plays are getting better and better. The players in the area not afraid of the big moments or the big crowds.
Case in point, the South-North game had to be the largest crowd we've seen at a basketball game in a very long time. The Panthers were apparently dying to get in front of a crowd so they could show this off. Precision pass, lob touch, Jam City slam. One more look to adjust your eyes. Even my camera had trouble with this one. The Showtime Panthers get the first nominee for Play of the Week. But shouts to Trey Neff in this game. Take a look at the toughness on the drive and shot to the face. Put the bucket in, and everyone said, and one. Trey Neff led all scorers with 18 points despite the big loss to South. Neff, one of the toughest kids on the team. We had to give him a shout with a nomination.
And in our Game of the Week, Brooke Anderson had herself a night. Game-high 17 points, but the most impressive bucket wasn't her barrage of threes, but the hoop and harm she earned in the first quarter. To the bucket, draws the foul as she gets knocked off balance, still gets it to roll in. Big win for Grants Pass girls basketball, maybe another big win in Play of the Week. Well, thanks for joining us for the Round Ball Wrap. Another big game, a big week of big games. Just the way we like it.
It's going to keep going tomorrow. SOU opening day. You're going to be there.
Yeah, exactly. Got a lot of more stuff to cover tomorrow, so be sure to tune in then. Thanks for watching tonight. Head to KDRV.com if you want to watch it again.